Holy cow, it worked on the first try. I can't believe it. I'm so excited over the simple things in life. Hello, I'm Brian with CraftFancy. Joining me on the other screen is...
I'm Carol with CraftFancy.
Yes. And I feel like our project is already successful because we actually made it on with no complications.
You know what, sometimes, Brian, some things should be really simple and don't overcomplicate it.
My life is so simple because I
like to complicate stuff.
I
just do it.
Oh my gosh. Even online I'm getting talked to. So hello everyone. How's everyone doing? We are coming live to you in Facebook on CraftFancy page and in the One of a Kind group. Yeah. And also too, we're coming live to you on YouTube and the One of a Kind shows there and the CraftFancy page as well.
And you know what?
What?
It's April. This is our 5th year of One of a Kind.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
I just remember.
5th year. Yes.
We started this in April of 2020.
Yes, it is the 5th year, and I didn't even say anything. And you know what? No one even told me it was the 5th year. I mentioned it last time, and we didn't even talk about it. So.
I just did.
Holy cow. So, yeah, 5th year anniversary. Wow. 5 years. I keep wondering if I'm going to make it the 6th. Look, I lost my hair, Renee Bennett. Renee Bennett made a post earlier, so and I just saw her. She's watching us on CraftFancy Facebook.
Awesome.
So, yes. Lee's with us, Debbie's with us, Gwen's with us, Tina's with us. So, look at that. Renee Bennett on Facebook says, happy CRAFTFancy. I love it. Myrna's with us. Carol Parker's joining us.
Yep.
So we got a lot of people. Debbie's out there from PA coming in there.
We'll be out there in July.
Yes. So we got a lot of stuff for you guys.
Can't say more.
Yep, she said happy anniversary, Hope, and hi, Brian and Carol. So we got a minute or two, so we're just going to hang out here.
We only have 2 carts, so we don't have to rush.
Yeah. So, guys, this is going to be a simple one today. So we got that, and got a lot of good stuff going on. We got new products that we're going to go in today. I think there's some stuff that you guys might be interested in. I don't know.
There's a lot of new products.
There's always a lot of new products, so there's a lot of new stuff going on. I got YouTube coming in there. Hello from Los Angeles. Is it Rocco? Rocio. So welcome from the YouTube channel. So it's nice to see when everything's working. So if you're just joining us, if you've been watching us from this morning, you guys probably know that we have been having some technical issues. Apparently.
And the problem with the technical issue is it's not continuous. It's a hiccup.
Well, everyone's got issues. So
a hiccup, and then
ours was an internet issue from our internet provider. So we had problems with our internet provider, and then Riley and Company is having internet issues with their software. Not internet, but software issues. So everyone's kind of been struggling.
It's Kelly Randolph. She said you look great.
Yes, yeah, Kelly. She's shrinking away. Carol, she's shrinking away. So your hair looks good. You didn't pull it all out. So thank you. I know. I'm down to 3 strands. I had to save at least 3 strands. So everyone's looking good. Sandy Scott's out there saying as well. It's
5 years.
It's been a good 5 years.
Yeah. So we were saying about the internet issue. We have an issue with Comcast. It's on and off. I don't know what the issue is, but they don't know what the issue is. They've been out here at least once a month?
At least once or twice a month. We've been having issues, and they come out. And it's always the same thing. You guys know it.
Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong.
Yeah, we have a problem. They call up. It's the CraftFancy hotline. Sorry, I didn't mute my phone. Sorry, and that they're always calling up. Call now, operator standing by. I feel like I'm at WTTW. Yes, your sponsorship at the CraftFancy will allow you to purchase good products and services, and we'll get that to you, just like today's kit that we're working on. Yes. Yep. So join our sponsorship program, and you too can go here. Operators are standing by. All right. I think we had enough fun.
Are you having enough fun?
It's working. I think I feel comfortable.
All right.
So, again, here's how our premise works. If you're new to watching CraftFancy, we usually work in a 2-person system. I stand in the background, making sure all the camera angles work and everything, and answer questions to Carol so she can stay focused on the products. And then we're going to go through at the end and do a little new product review. And new product review tells you what's coming in. It
Oh,
might not necessarily be a new product on the market, but it's coming into CraftFancy. So
yes.
we guys are just going to
Got an
do this.
echo.
I got an echo?
I don't know. Renee Bennett said you got an echo.
Oh, I do? All right. Well, let's get over to Carol and see if that echo still stays the same.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Carol.
All right. So we're going to work on 2 cards today. This is I know next week it's Easter, but these bunnies and these little carrot borders are so cute. So we're going to be working on these 2 cards. I'm going to work on this one first because there's some blending. There's some blending on both of them, but this is the one with the carrot border and the little leaves. So we're going to work on this one first, and then we'll get on the second one. So if you have done your homework, like always, you will have your pieces pre-cut already. So I'm going to get my pieces out here. Where is it? All right, right out here. And the first thing I'm going to do is, before I do anything else, I'm going to blend the carrot and then the little leaves on top to get the color in there. Real quick. And what I am going to use, the color that I'm picking, you could use the rustic violet, you could use the Molon, or even the citrit something, forgot the name, the green one, the light green. So I just grabbed the rustic violet because that was right in my bag, and I should have used the Molon, but it doesn't matter. It's just a little darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend the top piece with the green. So, and then I like to do it this way, just because I could see where they're going. You don't need a lot, just enough. And then if you worry about getting some on the carrot side, which is fine, they kind of, a real carrot and the leaves kind of bleed through it, so you might have a little orange or onto it. So it's a little piece, so it's not like you have that much ink. It absorbs that much ink. All right, so this is my green, and now, if you worry, you can do this. Put your finger behind it, kind of hold up the carrot. You can do that too. This works as well. All right, now I'm going to add the orange. I'm using spiced marmalade. If you have carved pumpkin, it works too. It's just a little shade darker, but it works both ways. This time I am going to use a piece of scrap paper to put it right on the edge here. Which here is my scrap paper. I'm just going to put it like right there. So then if I add the spice marmalade, it doesn't get to the bottom of it. The bottom part of your pieces, your white. This way you get a really clear line. And if you want to go back and then add some green to the top, just because you see a little bit orange onto it, you can do that as well. So all right. So now here is my carrot. Did I lose my screen?
No, oh. I'm sorry.
Here's my carrot border that I just inked up. And I'm going to add a little, not brown, like I want to add a little brown on the edges, just because it might be too white when you put it up there. So I'm going to move my mats a little bit. So I'm just using scattered straw, just a little light, just under the edge. I think I'm just going into like a circular motion. Just to add a little color. So it's not like so starch white and it's weird. Just add a little white. Alright. Just real quick. So here's my card. And let's assemble it together. So let's put the glass mat away. Because there's ink on it. I don't want to get it contaminated under the paint. So let's assemble the cards. I got two of the frame.
There was a question here from Rachel.
Yep.
She was asking, was that a punch?
This, the carrot?
Yeah.
Carrot's a die, so it was part of the kit. So it's from Gummy Pan. It's a carrot border die. And it's only $5. Very reasonable. Now I'm going to use and then the bunny, just so that I have to go through it. The bunny was the bunny die as well from Gummy Pan. And this is some Happy Spring or Easter from Memory Box. Paper we're using is from Lawn Fawn. I think this was the spring release. I can't remember what it's called, like Bitly or Bitsy something. But it was just the last release. So I'm going to just adhere the paper onto the pink A2. Now I have my frame, and I have the daisy, the blue daisy. I call it the blue daisy background, and that one is also from Lawn Fawn as well. It's kind of go like right there, but I want to put my carrot border in here so that I could space it apart and figure it out how much I have to trim. Like right there, maybe. Go a little bit lower. Maybe like right there. So I'm gonna mark, just cut a little bit with my scissors. Just cut a little bit to mark my line. And I'm gonna just trim this part off on the bottom. I cut it a little bit longer because I'm not 100% sure where I want to trim it. So I'm just gonna trim off a portion of it. Now, oh no, I'm losing my die cut pieces. And now the bunny, on the sample, I kind of make it like a gray bunny. It's a little gray. I'm going to just leave it a white bunny. And then people always ask me, so on the die, the die that came with this kit, there's the bunny, which is this guy. And then they ask, like, what is that part? That is the side arm and the leg of the bunny, like it's sitting down. So what you do is you put the bunny.
I can zoom in for you, Carol.
You could put his arm right there, so it look like he's not armless or legless.
There you go.
So just right there. So where's like this one? You can see a little better, like right on there. It just kind of like he's dangling. So I'll put it together, and then we will see what it looks like. So here's my frame with my carrot. I am going to cut out a carrot behind him because he's eating one. So the third and the fourth carrot, these two is going to come out. So if you want to pick a different side, you could always pick a different ones. But I'm going to cut out the third and the fourth because he's going to be sitting right there on the edge. All right, now I'm going to save my carrot over here.
Here comes Peter.
And then I'm going to just glue this border piece on the bottom with my Barely Art glue. So how many people uses the Barely Art? So how many people uses art glitter and Barely Art? I'm just curious. And if you use a liquid glue, do you have a glue holder that flip your bottle upside down so that the glue is ready to go when you are ready to use it? That's my next question. This way. It's very quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a poll right now.
Glue holder for your liquid adhesive. Who uses it? Do you have one?
What I was asking right now was, I was getting ready to save it, was what wet glue do you use, Barely Art or Art Glitter?
Yep. Now I'm going to add the Blue Daisy behind it. I'm just adding the glue behind my the frame. Right, so this is the piece. And I'm going to put the bunny, I'm not going to put the bunny there right yet. I'm going to put it at the end. I'm going to add foam strip. I screwed up here, so I have to attach it. I'm going to add little foam strip behind it so it looks more dimensional. So these are the CRAFTFancy strips, 1/8 of an inch, so it's nice and skinny. It's great for shaker, which is what we're going to be using next.
So we got some comments that are rolling in there. I like Barely Art, Rachel saying. I don't have the glue upside down holder.
Okay.
I use them plus others. From Kathleen Resler Moore. Dottie is there saying Barely Art, love it. And yes, the glue holder. I love Barely Art glue. It was my Barbara Jean is saying Barely glue, but it dries very quickly, no wiggle room. Renee Bennett says had a glue holder and can't remember the name of it. And then what does the glue holder look like?
It's kind of round and it's.
We can show you at the end.
Yep. So I'm gonna just
stay tuned, Rachel, as we show you.
Just center this right there, centering it, and adding the bunny. Barbara Jean Kubek. I think she's the one that emailed you about West Springfield.
Oh, Barbara's on?
Yep. Just let her know
Yep. So, hey Barbara, it's Brian. I was just letting you know I did get your email. I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to make it out to West Springfield this year. It's just a conflict of shows. There's a bigger show in Dallas.
Actually, there's 2 shows in Dallas,
and we're a Diamond member, so we're more committed to that show because we have teaching involved and presentations in the Thursday night presentations that we do. So we're more obligated to that show than we were to the West Springfield show, which I really do appreciate the West Springfield.
I love West Springfield.
depending on if you're coming from the south or whatnot, we will be up in Manchester, which is like roughly another hour north.
In September.
In September. I know you East Coast people, I know another hour driving is like the end of the world for you guys, but if you can't make it up there, we will be up at we'll be up at the Manchester show up there in September with the CKC group. So be sure to check us out there. We'll have all our goods there. And then we'll be teaching classes there as well.
Yep.
All right. So
again, maybe next year we'll be in. Yeah. I don't know what the schedule looks like yet.
Hopefully the schedules won't coincide. Again, the Dallas show got moved up a bit. And the Manchester show got pushed back, and it got
not Manchester,
Springfield. So sorry about that. So all right. So hopefully all is well. I know you wanted to see me. I'm sorry, and I feel bad too when I can't meet people that I like meeting everybody. So sorry. All right, Carol, back to you.
So there it is. You see how I glued it his little leg and his little arm, kind of like right onto the side of that. It's hard to see. Right there. The leg is right there. And now I'm gonna move the carrot cutout that I cut out from the border and just clean up this little bit here. So I'm going to just kind of move it right here by his mouth.
Oh, I got the results, Carol. We did a poll in the One of a Kind. I could only do the poll in the One of a Kind group Facebook page. Mm-hmm. And the question was, what wet glue do you use? 29% of the people use, or 29% answered art glitter glue. Okay. And 71% answered Fairly art.
Wow. 71%.
71%. So that's really good. So thank you guys. Thanks for doing those polls. I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm trying to learn as we go along, trying to make this fun and interesting for everybody. Oh, Barbara answered back. You're right. I'm the one. Yes. West Springfield is a different week this year. You're right. And extra drive is a problem for this little old lady. Why can't I get your notice? Notices on Facebook. That's the other part of my
You have to follow the group to get alert.
Yes.
So you got to follow us.
Yep. Maybe that's. Thanks, Barbara, for bringing that up. I'm gonna make a little video on how to follow us again and Facebook. So I'm just gonna jump up here really quick. So Facebook makes a bunch of changes over sometimes, and what happens is they make changes, and then it breaks your links for your following groups, and sometimes you have to go in and refresh your stuff. So then stuff being your pages and your links, because there was like a bunch of people in a One of a Kind group, and then all of a sudden they're like, I don't get any of your feeds on go to the shows, and why aren't you doing the shows anymore? And I was like, we're doing shows. It's just that we're not doing them anymore. So. We're not getting the post links, so I told them to go back and just click the links again, and you'll be able to do it. So, Barbara, stay tuned. I'm going to come up with a little private video that we can put on our groups and stuff again, because I know people like us.
And when they make the change, they don't tell you. They don't tell you ahead of time. They just do the thing, and then they like to mess with you. All right, now I just pick out all my little letters. I know it's a little tedious, but it's a good die because you could make up your own word, if you have all the letters and stuff. So I am using Happy Easter. I'm going to try to use where is it? I need to pick it. Okay.
While you're doing that, on YouTube, Jane is saying, hi, Carol and Brian, finally got back. The family had the nerve to schedule a birthday luncheon on Oak Day. It's just wrong. I'm sorry that I missed seeing you and at the actual store when I got to stop in. So Jane had mentioned yesterday that she stopped up there yesterday, or not, that she was up here for a dance competition.
It was last week.
Yep. So and she missed us, and I missed her too. So I'm sorry about that. So, and then also too is art glitter glue note holder for that. And then Lee's asking, what are the Blue Daisy dimensions?
For this one, it is, I think, hold on, I got my trimmer here. It is 3 1/8. by 4.5. 4 3/8. I say let 3 1/8 by 4 3/8.
Yep. And then my Los Angeles girl out there, Rakio, is she uses the Barely glue.
Okay.
And then Paula Pollock on the One of a Kind group says if you follow groups, you can click in the search box in the upper left of the Facebook page, and it'll bring up your groups with new posts.
Right.
Yep.
So you just gotta follow it. And I what I do with this Happy Easter is I'm just positioning it to see where I want them, because I want to kind of center it. And then, so what I do is I kind of line it up and see where I want them. And then once I get them where I want them, I start to glue the letters from the middle out. So then they're kind of spaced apart. And is it going to be perfect? No. But it makes it, for me, to me, it makes more sense. So that's what I do. What do you do, Brian?
So what I would do, because I'm a little more OCD about this. So what I would do is I would take my ruler, like a little plastic ruler, and I would tape down the sides.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not on the card, but on the sides of the card, so then my ruler doesn't move.
Right.
And then what I would do for my adhesive for these little letters like this is I would use the micro sticky dots.
Oh, okay.
And then I would put all my letters in there and then shut the front door on it. And then I would open it up and then use my tweezers, pick off the letters, and then line them up against the steel, against my ruler.
Yep.
So then that way I get a nice solid line.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Yep. The sticky micro dots, available at CraftFancy and CraftFancy.com. That's right. For all your paper crafting needs, it's always CraftFancy.com. www.CraftFancy.com. Back to you, Carol.
It just takes longer. That's why we're only doing 2 cards here, because this little process takes a little time to put the Easter on there.
But I also like and again, just because I'm OCD doesn't mean that's right all the time. What I like about these individual cards when you do this is it's awesome when it's not perfect, because that's what gives it the personal touch to it.
And you saw me just put the glue right on the card. So I do that too. Whatever is easier. However you get a hang of it, and then you're like, oh, I could do it this way. So I'm just going my little dot around the white background, and then just put the letter on the white. And when it dries clear, so you don't have to worry about seeing your glue.
Renee Bennett had that'll help. I put the Oak schedule on my calendar so I wouldn't miss them, but I'm not getting the notices, so I could buy kits.
I don't know, yeah. So maybe we should send out more not promotion, but more reminder.
I'm gonna, like I said, I think if we come up with a video again on how to get notified, because I think there was some changes in there. And then I think personally myself I think we need to come up with the scheduled events so then people can not miss out on the events. What I do is I create an event in YouTube, but I don't think everyone knows how to go to it and click on it so they get notified when the event starts. So,
yeah, so when you create an event, if they say I'm going, and then what happens is before the event they'll remind you.
Right, correct.
But not everybody's doing that.
Right, they see it and go, okay. Oh yeah, which is fine too. There's no wrong thing, but we have a tendency
because everybody's busy.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you be busy? You're always busy.
Renee Bennett is throwing one out there too, saying that I like the sticker maker for the small stuff. And then Laura Hood also says I have a glue press.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Well, Laura Hood's a little late to the game. I'm a barely art. Sorry, I didn't respond earlier. I was trying to keep up with the teacher. No problem, Laura Hood.
Yep, that's what I'm using today. I'm using barely art.
Paula Pollock is saying I put double-sided adhesive paper on the back of the cardstock before cutting die cuts to help keep small pieces together. You can do that as well.
There's so many ways. It's like more than one way to skin a cat,
Jane on the YouTube side is saying I picked up the small T-square ruler just for lining up the letters when I was at your store.
Yep.
Live, the short one for cards. Yes.
What is my timeline?
Your time is at 3:32.
Holy smoke, this is like a 30-minute.
I know, we might have to grab more stuff to talk about.
No, I'm only on the first card. I haven't even gotten to the second.
No, you said these were going to be fast, easy cards.
Well, it is, but when you're at the hearing each letter at a time.
Right, because they're all a bunch of little pieces.
Yep. A little lettering. Anybody, what's the big plan for Easter?
Yeah. Who's doing the family thing?
Yep. The family thing. All right, card number 1's done. Look at that. There's card number 1. I spaced it out a little bit than my sample. My sample I was a little tighter with the letter. But this one I spaced it out apart a little bit. But yep. So there's your little carrot. He's holding the carrot and that's what it looks like. All right. So let's go to card number 2. All right, so card number 2 is a shaker card. And there's your pieces, your card base. There is your window that's part of your kit. Piece of acetate that goes behind the kit. And this is a blue, just a blue background that I blend so like he's sitting behind the sky. But if you don't want to use the blue background, you can always just use the daisy as your background. But I wasn't sure it would be too busy with a shaker, so I just did it with the background. All right, so let me put the glue away. Put the pin back in here. All right. Okay, blue. So I'm going to use tumble glass to blend the blue background, and I'm going to just use a grass mat on this side. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you could adjust your blue background as you are putting it behind the opening. Let's knock this one out of the way.
Lee's saying that she's getting ready to jump on a Disney cruise day after Easter.
Oh my goodness. Where are you going to go? In Florida or California? Florida, I assume.
Yeah, probably that's where a lot of cruises take off. And then Renee Bennett's going to my cousin's since my temporary apartment is too small to hold the family.
Oh. I hope everything's working out with your temporary apartment.
Yeah, I hope everything's going good out there in California there, Renee. Laura Hood's doing the whole family thing.
Laura is an overachiever.
Kathleen Mantler is going to my son's for Easter with my daughters and grands. Oh, Florida and Bahamas for Lee Sullivan.
All right.
Way to take the cruise.
Look at Lee, man. She's like the adventurous. Didn't you just get back from
She's enjoying that retirement life.
Where did she just came back from? She got back somewhere. I forgot. All right, do it in the card base. So let's do the part. All right, let's fold the card in half. Adding the daisy on the background.
Rachel is saying, I'm watching and listening as my husband is driving to the shore. It's a Jersey thing, and my son is in the back seat for the first Snender.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Is it that warm, or is it just...
It doesn't matter, man. It's a Jersey Shore. When it's a Jersey, you got to understand the Jersey Shore thing. That's like Illinois.
I've never been to the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, it's like Illinois people going up to Wisconsin for the weekend.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Nope, I get it.
It's
all right.
life.
So I'm going to add the piece of acetate behind the window. Okay, make sure that your cut is on the cut edges is on the back, because otherwise it won't be smooth and you're not going to be happy about it. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to use my scrapbook adhesive gun.
We said Honduras, Casmal, and Belize.
Oh, Belize would be fun. Have not been to Belize.
Oh, hey, hold on a second here. Laura Hood says she's got a problem.
Uh-oh, what's the problem?
She says, I did not get the white circle card fronts.
Okay, so if you have any kind of white, just use any basic white. Oh, what's the card front?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
The window?
She's saying she did not get the white circle card fronts.
The opening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Laura. I will get your pieces to you. But if you have just like a regular circle punch, that would.
If you're trying to play along, if not, we can send you some. And Laura, I'm sorry to tell you, that was in the upgraded package, so you didn't pay the upcharge, so therefore you didn't get that. So, but thanks for playing along, and may better luck next time.
You're very funny.
No, we'll take care of you, Laura. We'll get you some out.
Okay. So now,
what size is the circle? She's asking.
The circle, that opening. Let me measure it right here. It's 2 3/4. 2 3/4 or 2 1/2 would work.
2 1/4, 2 1/2 circle.
2 1/2 would probably be the best, but 2 1/2. All right. So now
we'll have to talk to our quality person. Apparently, she seems to be failing us here.
I know. I need to be fired.
Laura says we can make our own.
Okay.
I can make my own.
All right. So I'm going to add foam strip around the back of the acetate. That's how we build around it, so you could trap your shaker, so they don't get leaked out. So I'm just going to go around, put little strips. It's not going to be pretty, but doesn't matter. No one's going to see it once everything is taped down. And let's just leave that piece there. Alright, now I just need a little piece down here to make sure that you can see, so the shaker doesn't fall below the opening. Alright, now I'm just going to add some onto the bottom, so then it is, again, the foam for all the sides.
It's quiet now. They're all working.
Most there. Alright, so it'll look like that, right? And then before that, or you could do it without the shaker, without the blue background too, because it looks actually pretty good without the sky, the blue sky. So that's my blue sky. Do you like it like this? Or do you like it like that? What do you think? What do you think, Brian?
I like it like that.
Like this? All right, so we're not even going to use a blue piece now. We're just going to put it like that. So right now I'm going to, so we see, look, we just improvised right here on the spot. We're going to add the shaker in the middle. So your back is a little shaker piece, bits and pieces. So I'm just going to, come on. get half of them out. I'm gonna get.
Laura Hood says I like the flowers.
Yeah, I do too. So I took the shaker in the middle, but I'm gonna take a carrot. I'm gonna hold a little piece of carrot, maybe 2. Carrot out because we need a carrot or 2 right next to Happy Spring. So I'm gonna set that right there. I'm gonna eyeball it. Looks good, and I'm just gonna pick out the release paper off the back of the strip, and we'll put it down. I want to make sure it's flat because I don't want to get stuck on top with the acetate so it won't shake. Just taking all the release paper off the foam strip. So Lee, how long are you going to be on this trip? A week? 2 weeks? Or just a short getaway?
Myrna is saying, yes, they're pretty. And then Laura Hood, I even have the CRAFTFancy circle dies.
Perfect. I love that circle dies because it's so versatile. You could just, sometimes you just need some circles and it works with it. Those are the basic stuff that, we all need. Like the foundation of crafting. Always get that basic circle, basic rectangle, square, stitching. All right, so I'm standing up because I want to make sure that it's center. There we go. It's shaky, shaky, shaky.
Shaker baker.
All right, so this is good. And I'm going to put the bunny to the right. Actually, I do like it better with the daisy. It worked out better than I thought. Yay. All right, so I'm going to add the bunny onto the bottom, just the body part, because I want to keep his head not attached to the acetate. Kind of like right there. And the little arm and the little leg, it's going to kind of swing, kind of like right there. So. Perfect. And add the little flowers. Flowers. Right there. Where's my flowers? And you got a whole pack of it, so you're gonna need more. You're gonna have more than you need for the circle. There's some glitter ones, there's some regular ones, so you choose the one that you like. There's different sizes, so you can pick out the size that you want. Alright, so
Ray Chanel is asking, what do you like best? What do you like better, distress inks or distress inks or distress oxide?
Personally, I like distress oxide. That's just me. To me, because I use a lot of blending, I like it better that way.
No. And then Lee got you back. It's 4 nights, but a total of a week because I'm visiting a friend in Florida.
All right. That sounds fun. Wait till I retire, if that's ever going to happen.
I don't think that's... I never feel like the end's going to be near.
It's never going to happen. So I'm just going to layer it around the edge of the opening. And I'm just picking out different ones. Just random. So you could pick the one that you like. Or you could use the same color, or you could use different colors, or whatnot. And then with the embellishment, I always use odd numbers just because Makes more sense to me. These are extras, so I'm going to just set it on the side. And now I gotta glue down the Happy Spring, or you could use Happy Easter, it doesn't matter. Oh, let me glue down the carrot first.
Tina saying, believe me, it comes faster than you think. I guess so. You know, it's like one of those, I could never wait to grow up, and everyone kept telling me, don't grow up so fast. Now that I grow up, it's like, oh, I wish I was young again.
Yep. When you're young, you want to be old. When you're old, you want to be young. I don't get it, but that's how it is. My letter is upside down, so I have to find it right over. Spring. I-N-G. There you go. All right. So I think I'm going to get a good idea how we're going to start. So I'm not going to set up all the letters on my card. I'm going to just get it on there. Can't believe it's Easter already.
I know, it's going too quick.
We're going to be going to Florida too.
Yeah, at the end of the month, we're going to get away for a couple days.
Not long, for like 3 days.
I can only get away so long. I'm busy, man. I don't know what's going on. It's like crazy time out there. Everybody's working. It's all nice and quiet. Everybody's working. You retire and we get a big house and rent it out for crafting retreats. He's crazy. You retire and we get a big house and rent it out for crafting retreats. I like that.
They won't be renting no house. I'll be in there all day long, making stuff every day.
I want to be one of those cool kids that has like 2 houses, like one in the south for the winter and then one up north for the summer.
Nope. Almost spelled it wrong. It's N, not G yet. That would be nice. You always hide.
Crazy like a fox.
You could hide in the winter. G.
You teach classes for extra cash. I know. I could put Carol out there teaching classes for extra cash.
Yeah, he's gonna be going somewhere, and then I'm working behind him, so he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be over here this week." But
I can work on golf.
But you could you could work on. Just keep working on it.
I can work on the back of the boat.
Yeah. There's no boat in the winter.
It is if you're in Florida.
Yeah, I get scared living in Florida though, because you guys get like hurricanes and you know what I'm saying?
I'm scared of those alligator things.
Just don't live by the water.
Right. Well, I'm one of those crazy guys that like to do things like, hey, I think I can pet that alligator.
You should.
That alligator don't look so tough. Or the python. I think I'd be like one of those snake wrangler guys. I think I can catch this 20-foot python. Should leave it like that. Peppy
No.
Spring.
What's peppy spring?
I don't know. It's whatever you want it to be. See, that's the way you got to do things. You got to leave things where people think.
Nope.
It's kind of like me all the time. I just say things and then I let people think it. Like, what the hell's he trying to say?
Yeah, because he's a freak.
I'm not just a freak. I'm a super freak. Super freak. Yeah, I'm a super freak. It's been a long day, ladies.
It has been.
Long day and no door prizes either.
I know. There's a lot going on this last week.
The insects are huge in Florida.
That's why I don't like it, because I'm afraid of bugs. I don't like roaches. I don't like no flying thing. I just don't like them.
That's what.
When you live in the hot area, the bug gets big. Giant.
It's the poisonous ones that I don't like.
All right, done. Happy spring. Boom, shaker, shaky.
Rachel says, when I retire, I want to be able to see blue skies, white sand, and see the ocean and waves.
That's what I like too.
Have a large art room and a wraparound porch. That sounds like someone's going
and an outdoor kitchen.
Someone's going to Key West, sounds like to me.
Yeah, it's too expensive. That's the problem.
Dottie McDermott saying, great day. We still had a great time. It's been a wonderful day. I don't need door prizes.
We'll have it in June.
Man.
In June.
Long day, but I needed the break. Lots of great projects today.
Awesome. We're done. Here's a second card. So
Lee says she'll teach classes for extra cash. Well, thanks, Lee, for teaching classes to give me extra cash. I like that.
You're funny. All right, so we're all done here. You want to show and tell? You got about 5 minutes.
Oh, do we have 5 minutes? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 3:56.
Well, I guess so. Why don't I go up here while you're getting ready? And let me just... I'll just stay up here. All right, guys, just really quick. Write this down while Carol's getting ready before she comes out. It's spring 2025. Spring 2025.
It's a code for today.
That's the code for this weekend. It's 12% off all your orders till 4/14. That's Monday till midnight Central Standard Time. That's spring 2025. Let me do it over here too. So spring 2025. Now you can see it a little better. It's 12% off all your orders until 4/14, which is Monday night Central Standard Time. Don't delay. Get your orders in today. It includes all the products that you saw us talking about today, but it excludes our class kits.
Yes.
Carol, back to you. All
right, let's go quick 5 minute. We just got the butterfly kisses in from Doodlebug. I'm only showing you a couple things. We have the 6x8 paper pad. We have the collection kit. We have the essential page kit. All the embellishment and the doodle pop. Those are all running special. I mean, literally, I just got these online yesterday. All right. And then if you're still working on your bunny, or you might be doing next year's bunny. So here is the bunny, not the bunny, the Nordic spring release from Memory Box. So look at this cute little bunny with this little guy here. So cute. Little heart there, and there's a little heart there. Matches that. And there's the Easter egg basket, plus this trio bunny that makes them so adorable. So there's these three. And then you need the sentiments. That's for some bunny special. So those are also running special. I mean, pretty much everything that I'm going to show you is going to be on special. And forgot about these. These are the shaker for the butterfly kisses. I might do something with the butterfly shaker and the dye and the paper. I don't know yet. All right, gummy pan. Brand new gummy pan stuff we just got in. So we have the medical doctor set. It's on the summer now, so we have little seaweed, crab, and jellyfish. And then there's this yoga chickens. I have no idea what to do with the yoga chicken, but I just thought they're so cute. More flowers. There's just more flowers. It's called flower twig. There's a fishnet. There's cactus. If you're in Arizona, you need cactus. And this is Christmas. They got some Christmas stuff already. It's the sentiment says the spirit of Christmas with a little heart. The spirit of Christmas I can't read the letter, but something in your heart. A little bicycle, assembling a little bicycle in the basket and the wheels.
That looks like a Chicago bicycle.
Oh, it got stripped down?
It got all stripped down.
Yeah.
That's all I could think of. That, and I thought of that stupid thing from I steal your honey like I stole your bike.
All right. So, here is the waffle flower.
Waffle flower.
Postage butterfly stencil. So this is the butterfly stencil. This is the spring breeze stencil. This is what that, and this is new as well. The cupcake stencil. There's a matching stamp that goes with that. These are brand new. This is a postage collage tropical sunset. Think about a class on this. And this is also new. Postage collage envelope die and the envelope. They're both envelope dies. This works with the postage envelope stencil. This is just single, but it cuts out the envelope itself.
While you're doing that, Donna Hayden says, "Ooh, I like that fishnet."
The fishnet is different. It's so cool. I don't know what it is, but it just is.
Lee is saying, "I love reading the name of in Swedish on the back."
I know. I try, but.
Renee Bennett says, "How about a shaker card for a butterfly shaker card for next time?"
I'm thinking about it. I kind of like that shaker, and there's some butterfly dies that I can use from.
Carla Kennedy says that she loves the butterflies. And
Waffle flower or the pre posh.
And Dottie McNur is saying, I'm obsessed with those postage stencils.
Yes, Dottie, so am I. So I'm looking at doing something with the postage birthday and the butterfly, maybe. And then the postage stuff at the sunset one, there's birds and there's trees. There's, oh my God, there's so many. All right, so now back to paper. This is from Pebbles Lullaby. It's like a baby girl and baby boy in one pack. It's very cute. And 49 Market, brand new. This is the Cottage Core Kitchen Edition. So it's got like kitchen stuff. This is the Explorer Traveling 6x6s. This 6x8. This is a One Perfect Day. So very soft, very feminine on this one. And this is Toddler's Time. So it's a 12 by, this is a 12 by 12. I believe these comes in as 12 by 12 as well. Toddler's Time, baby stuff. It's kind of like that vintagey, but the baby stuff. So that's all we got one more thing. So these are little storage boxes that came from Spellbinders. So it's very heavy duty storage boxes. This one fits at least 8.5 by 11. This one is 1 inch thick. You can see it, and it's clear. You can put all your projects in here, and it's improved. So it's a lot of thicker. You can hear it. It's thicker plastic, and it's called Stash Stack. We have 2 sizes: 8.5 by 11 in 1 inch, and 8.5 by 11 in 2.25 inch. This was new, but revised for improvement from before. So that's it.
You know what that looks like to me?
What?
That looks like the salad thing at the takeout bar.
Yeah, it does.
The salad container.
Yep, but that's all we have right now. Oh no! We have one more.
They don't want it. They saw
one.
enough. You gave too much already. No one wants this. No one wants this.
This is the Color Cube. We have Color Cube Volume 1 and Volume 2. So, Color Cube. I can't really open the inside because it's shrink wrap. So this is a color coordination, helping you to pick. I can't even get this thing out. This thing's heavy. It's like 3 pounds. So this, you can really see it. So this has different project color matching idea, and choosing your color correctly. And this is something that was new. It was requested by a customer, and we brought it in. and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun way to use your color and to inspire you. And there's a lot of information online, so I don't have it open right now yet, but it's all shrink wrap. But the card, each one there's a card inside. There's a bunch of cards inside, like a whole box of them has like 5x5x5 cards. So it gives you project idea, color matching, color coordination, all that stuff. So this is new as well. So that's it. This is it. This is the last of all.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're basically out of time now. So we want to say, everyone, thank you for doing our project today. Thanks for the new products review, Carol.
Yep.
Appreciate everything. Remember, just really quick, our code right there is Spring 2025. It's 12% off all your orders. Good till 4/14 midnight. So you guys want to go ahead and get that in. All right. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I appreciate everyone hanging out with the CraftFancy group today. If you didn't see Sheila's video, that's going to be posted. That's out there as well. Be sure to check that out on the Facebook page or on YouTube. And all the videos will be posted in our
YouTube group.
In the YouTube group as well, so you guys can check that out. All right, we got to get out of here.
Are you gonna come back on?
Yes, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna disappear for a second. I'm gonna come back on because I just want to make sure we talk about some one of a kind stuff.
Yep.
There's outdoor prizes, but I do want to give some updates and some stuff that we're going to be doing. So
come on back.
So we'll see you in a couple minutes. Thanks everyone for tuning in, watching our project, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.